I'm a hustler, baby. Hustler. I just want you to know. Let you know. It ain't where I've been. But where I'm about to go. Top of the world now. I just wanna love you. But be who I am. Know you love me.
Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to create a closure wig, and this will be a quick weave closure wig. I've showed you how to do the sewing one, but this one will be like the quick weave closure unit. Now what's special about this wig is that it was made for my winner for the 20K subscriber celebration $2 contest giveaway. And if you haven't seen it already, the winner was already chosen, but I'm going to show you how I created that wig. Now this is the hair from Upretty Hair Company. It is 3 18-inch water wave bundles and a matching closure. Now first thing I'm going to do is start by using a dome head, and this dome head size is a 22-inch, and I'm using a dome cap to make my wig on. Now I went ahead and put my dome cap onto that foam head, and I'm going to pin that down all around. And here I am, I already took my closure after I bleached the knots and everything like that, and plucked it, and I just went ahead and placed that closure on top of that spandex cap. But usually when I'm making this cap for myself, I just line it up right up with the closure, but because I'm making it for a winner, I am going to go ahead and pull that down a little lower, about an inch, then begin to attach it. To make it easier for you to attach the closure, you want to make sure that you are using some T-pins to hold that down into place so that it is sewn down nice and flat, because for it to be flat is very important, especially once you put the closure on your head. You want to make sure that it is as neat as possible. Also, if you want to purchase this hair because you are not the winner, all of the information about this hair will be down listed in the description box. This was 3 18 inches of the water wave and also a matching closure. This hair is extremely soft. I love the natural pattern that it does come in. However, if you want to wear it dry, you can. You don't have to wet it, but if you want to wet it, it's pretty much your choice. This hair is extremely soft, and I love how full the bundles were, and how easy the knots on the closure were to bleach and easy to pluck. So this guys, this hair is a big thumbs up. So make sure that you do check out this hair down in the description box. Now what I'm going to do now is go ahead and begin to bond in the first 18-inch bundle. Now when you're bonding in, you just want to go in a regular U-shaped motion and work your way towards the top as if you were doing just a simple bond in on any live person. So it is the same steps and process. However, once you get to the top, it is a certain way that you want to lay the tracks, which I'll explain to you in detail once we get to that point in this video. But for right now, I did go up a little bit in that same U shape towards the front of the closure. So make sure you are paying attention to what I am doing. Just try to make it as neat as possible. I know sometimes as you bond in, you might not be moving evenly from left to right side, but if you are, you can always even it out, just taking that tracks and fill it in the spots that's causing unevenness, if that's even a word. But so I'm going to continue to bond around, and I'm going to get to the point where I have to lay the tracks a different way so that it matches and lays neatly around that lace closure. So just continue to go up, up, up in that same motion that you see me going in. And once we get to a higher level, we will begin to bring the tracks more in a like sideways, stacked to the top type of I don't know how to really explain it, but I'm trying my best to. But once we get there, you guys will probably physically see what I'm saying. And if I'm not mistaken, on this portion of the video, I will begin to lay those tracks kind of like sideways instead of going around in a motion. Like this will probably be like the last one I'm bringing around. instead of bringing it around, you want to start to like kind of fill in that hole, bringing the tracks like more across, not round, but across, filling it up from the middle to the top. So that means your middle track should be shorter and your track should get longer once again around the top. So as you can see, I did not go all the way up to the top to meet the closure. I'm actually meeting in the middle, and then as I get higher up, the tracks will get closer to the closure. I hope I explained that the best way I could for you, and maybe you can see what I mean. Like here, I am placing the track on like in the middle of the left side. I'm bringing it over to the right and not bringing it all the way up towards the closure, but just right on top of that previous track. And I'm going to stack those tracks all the way up to the top. So you want to continue to just that same motion that I was explaining to you before, just keep stacking it up closer and closer. And now you guys can see why I said to lay those tracks like that once you get to the middle top area of that closure, because if you were to kept going around and around all the way in that motion, when you would have put the wig on, the tracks would have all been laying towards the front and angled towards the front, when it still needs to be like able to lay down flat and smooth all around. So you want to make sure that you are laying these tracks exactly how you see me laying them. And that's why I'm going to keep gluing until I get to that last little space right around that closure. And you want to glue that last piece not on top of that closure, but right underneath, so that it can lay flat and smooth once you actually style your wig. Okay, so now that the wig is all made, I'm parting right here to show you that if you do not remove that cap underneath, your parting space will look black. So this is what you do not want to do. You want to make sure that you go ahead and take that wig off of your dome head and cut that lace, not that lace, but cut that dome cap from underneath where the closure is laying. Like, you can cut it, will be fine. Your wig is not going to fall apart because you stitched around that closure. Therefore, it is like a safe zone. Do not cut the thread, just cut the inside close enough to where the thread begins. That way you can not have that thickness underneath your closure, and when you go ahead and apply it, you are freely able to put your foundation color underneath that lace, and it can look very natural. So make sure that you follow these steps. You will see exactly the difference once I remove it, and that will be your little opening space. So you basically seen what it's supposed to look like once you are finished, and you should be able to see your closure, and everything else should be your dome cap. So once you have done and completed that, you can go ahead and begin to style your wig to your liking. Whether you're gonna do a middle part with or without baby hairs is up to you. But I introduced y'all to my new baby in my last video, which is the Nairobi's foam wrap lotion. So I will be using that wrap lotion to smooth down my closure and then I'm going to form my baby hairs with that Nairobi's mousse as well. So I'm just going to take some thin layers and chop it down to 1 inch or less as always, and just, you know, swoop them in a C motion. So while I was recording this part, my video did kind of like stop recording, but you guys got the most important part and information as far as this video, and you will see the finished results of this wig in the thumbnail that you have seen, and I will drop pictures also. And our winner was already announced for this giveaway. Unfortunately, this video is uploaded after the giveaway, but I will be uploading the new giveaway very soon, so stay tuned for that so you guys can participate. And once again, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Beautiful Hustler channel, and I will be posting more videos, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching.